Hi, this is Karen Smith. Thank you so much for getting one of my card packets. I am so excited to share with you some tips about each project, and so I hope you enjoy this video. Project number 1 is the Happy card. This is a simple card to put together, and I'm excited to show you how to do it. The paper that's the base and also the designer paper may be different in your kit because I made a lot of kits, but the construction is the same. So let's get started. First, you want to take your cardstock and you're just going to fold it in half. That's the base of your card. And then I suggest taking your designer paper and organizing it based on size. You're going to have 3 sizes in your kit: 1.5, 1, and 1/2 inch. So on the front of the card is where you're going to place your Happy cutout. On the top, you'll place your 1.5 strip of designer paper. On the bottom, you'll place your 1 inch of designer paper. And then on the inside of the card, since this is such a dark colored cardstock, I have a piece of white cardstock all ready for you. And then you can put that last piece of designer paper on the inside just as an extra little touch. And another tip about the inside of the card, you can either stamp a greeting here on the inside, or I also like to look up on the internet and find poems or another saying that might be a help in writing something special on the inside for the person that you're going to give the card to. Project number 2 is a happy birthday card. The neat thing about this card is the way it opens. It opens this way, and then you can write your greeting or stamp a greeting right here on this, and you can also write in the top and the bottom. So let me show you how to put this card together. You're going to have 3 pieces of designer paper. This is going to be for the inside, and then these are your edge pieces. And what the first thing you want to do is fold this 3-inch piece of paper in half. That gives you a marker to know where to fold down the edges. So you fold this edge down so it matches that center line. When you're finished, it's going to look like this. Then what you can do is take your middle piece of white cardstock, and the first thing you're going to do is stick this piece on the paper. It's going to be too big, so you can either glue it on and cut this off, or you can just fold it back and then it's ready to go. And then to put the sides on, what you're going to do is you're going to attach with glue, put the glue right here, and you're going to attach this. And I would actually put some glue inside of here. So these are actually glued down securely as well. And then you're going to fold this over so that it comes in like this. Then once you get both sides attached, you're going to put that on this bottom piece of cardstock, and you'll come and take the big green shape I cut out for you, and you're just going to put glue right here, and then you're going to stick this on here and hold it for a few seconds. And the final touch is to put your happy birthday actually on the green part. I would suggest putting several dots of glue at different points in the happy birthday, and then so that way the whole design is laying flat on your card. I hope you have fun making this, and I'm sure it will be fun to give away. Project number 3 is this card, and I'm excited to tell you there's a surprise inside. This is actually a gift card holder, or you could put a business card in or another message if you just cut paper that's the size of a gift card. So I didn't say that on the email, but I think you'll have fun giving this card away. So let me show you how to make this. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to fold your cardstock base in half. And then for the inside, I actually have scored and cut and prepared this all for you. What you're going to do is you're going to turn it around, and you're only going to put glue right here on the sides. That way there'll be a place for the gift card to slide into. So once you put that glue on, you're going to hold it together to make sure the glue sticks. Then you're going to take that insert and you're going to stick it inside the card. And it is ready to put your gift card in. I also have these small pieces that you can put on either side for an extra added embellishment. And your inside is done. For the outside, for the front, I actually have a piece of designer paper. Now what you want to do is you want to take your white flower cutout and you want to stick it on here. And this might need a little trimming. So go ahead and glue it down, and you want to probably just trim this off just to make sure only the white is showing. Or if you don't mind that little border, you can keep it just that way. So you're going to glue that whole thing down. And then inside your kit, you're going to find some butterflies. I always like to put my cutouts in like a little dish or something that holds them. And you can decide on the card which butterfly you would like to put flying in the air. So each card, and then there's an extra big butterfly you could either stick on an envelope or use for another project. I hope you enjoy making this and also giving it away. Project number 4 is this card. I love the colors on this card, and I hope you enjoy putting it together. So what you want to do is you want to fold your cardstock, your white cardstock, in half. This is actually the thick cardstock. So I really like it because I love to make cards with white bases, but the extra thick cardstock makes it extra special. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your strips of color and you're going to glue them on. And what you're going to notice when you do that is that they are too long for the card. And I did this on purpose so that you can cut them off and have them be exactly flush to the end of the card and just make a very nice finish. So glue them on and then cut them off, and they will look like this. And then I also want to apologize because I do believe I forgot to put a piece of white cardstock that's 4x4 in your kit. So hopefully you can just have a piece of regular white paper will work as fine, but if you do have some white cardstock, just cut a 4x4 piece. Or if you want, you can do the project without the white cardstock. It will just look like this. And when you place it on the card, the colors will just show through. But I do think that the white behind it looks really nice. So what you want to do is you want to adhere the green flower to the plastic sheet and then put the white sheet underneath it. And then I have dimensionals in your packet, and I put a dimensional on every corner. And then you're going to take the sticky part off of the dimensional and adhere it to your card. I also included a punched out shape if you would like to stamp a greeting and put that on the bottom on the front of your card. And then I suggest getting another little container to put all your flowers in so that when you put them on your card, you can have them all in one spot. And one tip I want to share with you is that the flowers should be only one color. See how this is pink and blue? That's just because the two flowers were cut together. I did that to help me save time because I had to run each one of these through the Big Shot to cut the flowers. So just make sure that the flower is blue on one side and blue on the other, and that way you'll have enough flowers to do all 3 of your cards. If you actually put on the flower and it has 2 colors on it, let me see if I can find another example, you will most likely run out of flowers. So just make sure before you put the flower on, like look at this one, here's yellow and on the other side is purple. That just means that there are 2 flowers together. So you want to take those apart. They're a little tricky to get apart, so but they should come apart because they are 2 separate flowers. And then you will have a purple flower and a yellow flower to put on your card. I hope you enjoyed each one of these tips for the 4 projects, and I look forward to connecting soon.